Hello and welcome to Tara's Daily Insight. My name is Mitchell and this is also The Open Door. It is Friday, May 23rd, 2013. Whatever time you're watching this video, I appreciate that you took the time to stop and watch this video and the intention that was set beforehand. I hope you said that in first person or at least agreed with it. I set that intention myself that I would resonate, operate, and vibrate in the highest frequency of love that I can. And I set the intention for myself that I would receive healing, confirmation, and guidance personally as I do this video and as you guys watch it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to pull a quick card here and just do a quick little teaching. I want to say hello to everybody that I was at a private function last night for a birthday party. Amazing energy, so much fun. Thank you for inviting me and having me over here. It was a local thing, and I hope you guys sign up, become a fan of the page, and watch the videos, and we'll do it again sometime. So our card for today is King of Swords. So first of all, swords are the element of air, and the swords in most of my readings and most other people's readings are about things that are logical, matters of the mind, the intellect. Kings are often masculine or male people, beings, entities, energies that are reflected in the cards. This guy is usually my engineer, my lawyer, my police officer, judge, someone who's got, or accountant, someone who's got so much going on in their brain. They're always up in their left side of their brain, hardly ever working in the right side. Oftentimes I will get another card that would balance them out, which is nice, but if they're heavy in that side, Spirit might encourage me to get them into the more creative right side of their brain as well. But sometimes that is their job, to be all left brain. With that being said, I feel like this character is representing more political figures today, and I've been thinking a lot about my readings, and I read a post from the Psychic Twins yesterday about the reason why they do predictions, and I love what they said because they are, they're global and they get a lot of negative feedback and things like that, claiming they're of the devil, etc., etc. But the reason they were saying they do the predictions and post them is so that they can continue to prove that what they do, what we do, what I do is real, is legitimate. It is a connection to the other side. And not only that, what I've been saying about my open door is not just to get things right, but to have a reason behind it, meaning we can send love to the area, to the energy. So as I talk about this person maybe being a political figure, not really getting specifics. If I do, great. If not, we probably all have political figures in around our area or on a national level that we can vibrate high for them and support them. And for this person, I feel like what we want to do is vibrate high as we can for them as they're kind of cleaning up their life, their personal practice, and things like that, because it does definitely not shed good light on politics and political figures to have any shenanigans going on. So that's what I feel like we're talking about. And can you see me sweating again? So, I tell you, the heat is on. Definitely some healing going on right now. So when I start breaking out of sweat like this, I know there's healing going on. It's usually going out and through me, or I'm connecting to someone who's watching the video or a client in front of me. So raise as high a vibration as you can for your political people around you, even the ones you don't like, because you can affect change in anybody if they're willing to receive it. So it is a co-creation. So all that being said, I'm going to shift into the open door. Enjoy your King of Swords today. To watch this part of my video called The Open Door, and I'm sweating still. I feel like there's something very powerful coming through. So yesterday I was driving and Spirit told me I needed to do this, and when they remind me, when I think of something the day before and then they remind me constantly and I hear it the next morning, I know it's definitely something I need to talk about. So here is my open door for today. So Tuesday night, I think it was Tuesday night, watching TV, and I mentioned this in an earlier video yesterday, the day before, that got caught up in a Brian Williams ABC or something like that news about Oklahoma and the tragedies. And it was extremely emotional to kind of watch and be there. And so driving yesterday, I thought to myself, why don't I watch a lot of the news? Why don't I get caught up in it, et cetera, especially TV, because it's such an emotional medium because you really get to see people and the response. And when any of you wonder how I can do my work on the phone or Skype, just watch TV, and when you feel the emotions of the people speaking, that is their energy coming through, no matter what time of day or year it was videotaped. You're feeling that energy, you're connecting to it. You are just like me, tapping into somebody's energy when you can feel that and you start crying or you feel emotions with them. So all that being said, I was driving yesterday and just asking lots of questions with my guide group and Team Spirit and all the ones that I talked to. And I was just saying, what can I do? What change can I affect? And then it just really came to me. If I'm thinking about like a place where there's a disaster like Oklahoma, and I'm feeling sorry for them, or I'm crying with and over them, or I'm mourning with them. Now, granted, it is a tragedy, but where I work and in my belief system, those things, mourning is kind of a denser energy. I will say most of those energies, I can't say mourning, I'm going to pull mourning out of there, but maybe feeling sorry for them or feeling the devastation with them. That's real heavy, dense energy. And so I feel like part of my job, and many of you light workers probably feel the same way, our job is to raise the vibration as high as we can. So for me, this is where it's like tough love or being more brave, I would say. For me, it was like, what do I need to do? And I just kept being shown the picture of me standing in the middle of the disaster with my arms open wide and just like a bowl chime vibrating as high as I can in nothing but pure love and pure white light. And I'm not talking about any emotion here. I'm just talking about what we call pure, high, vibrating, divine love. And I actually turned on some very upbeat, fast tempo music, and it helped me to just kind of feel really good, even though I was in my mind standing in the middle of all this devastation. And I just felt like I was a radio wave in that area, just vibrating and pulsating out to them. So that was a really cool aha moment for me, because I know moving forward, that's something I will do anytime there's a tragedy or loss or something going on, or even because I also believe outside of this body there is no time, so it's just different dimensions. I can even go back to, say, an era where they're in the Great Depression and just stand in that time frame and vibrate to heal the past. Just a really cool concept that my guides were giving me yesterday. You can go back to your own childhood. This is where I think a lot of the reprinting or emotional freedom technique and things like that, kind of how they work. Feels like it's all kind of pulling together in my limited study of that. So you can heal any area just vibrating as high as you possibly can in love. Obviously, you're co-creating, so the others have to, work with that. But I think this is part of the new era, and the part of the new light workers is they are just like a bowl chime walking on this planet, and all that pass by them that can feel that energy are being healed in some way, shape, or form if they're allowing it, accepting it, and intending for it. So go forth and heal today. I say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to this, do so. I'm like at 232. If you're not a fan on my fan page, I would love for you to subscribe there. I think I'm a little over 500 now. The numbers don't matter to me, but I love having them on there because I know you're getting the message this way. I will say to you, namaste. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you.